Welcome back to the Boundary Creation and Management series. In this video, we are going to review how to record a driven boundary. When you put together the puzzle pieces of your operation, boundaries are what elevate the value of the overall technology solution. Now that we're set up and ready to record an accurate driven boundary, let's go ahead and record that boundary with our Gator. Click OK to begin recording. Start driving the boundary. Remember to use the buffer bar, talked about in part 1 in this video series. It is important to navigate around obstacles, ensuring that any implement overhang will also avoid obstacles when later using this boundary. While recording, the boundary will be mapped in either orange, showing not autonomy quality, or blue, showing autonomy quality. If any segment is mapped in orange, refer to the details checklist to review what autonomy requirements were not met. Consider the technologies that you plan to utilize with this boundary in the future. There are recommended use cases for boundaries based on how they are created and their level of accuracy. Let's get back to recording the boundary. There are several recording tools available. The first are pause and resume. Click the pause button to maneuver the machine without recording points of the boundary. A dashed line will appear, connecting your current location to the last recorded point where you clicked pause. Once you are ready to continue recording from your current location, click the resume button. When selected, the dashed line will become solid, and a straight line will become recorded from your current point to the location where you originally selected pause. The next recording tools are undo and redo. Click the undo button to remove the last 5 meters or 16 feet of the recorded boundary in order to re-record a portion of the boundary. Undo can be selected multiple times to remove longer boundary segments. This tool is extremely helpful if a mistake is made during recording or if a part of the boundary is recorded as not autonomy quality. If you accidentally click undo too many times, you can click redo to bring back previously recorded segments. These tools are only available when the boundary is being recorded. After the boundary is saved, these tools are no longer accessible. You will notice that throughout recording, a dashed line will connect your current point to the starting point of the boundary. If you click save at any time, that dashed line will become solid, and your boundary will save as the dashed line predicted, that shape and quality. If striving to record an autonomy boundary, ensure that all segments are blue prior to saving. If any segments are orange, utilize that undo button to go back and record those segments prior to saving. Now that this exterior boundary has been saved, we can view it within fields and boundaries. The blue autonomy capable icon will appear next to any autonomy boundaries here, as well as in Operations Center. Consider if there are any interior boundaries that should be recorded while in the field as well. Name the boundary, select if it should be passable, or deselect the box to make it impassable. Once again, set up the offset point, location, and measurement as you did within the exterior boundary setup. Click OK to begin recording. Additionally, consider if there are any headlands that should be established for these boundaries. If so, click on either the exterior or interior boundary that you want to create a headland for. Choose the headland type you want to create. Constant offset will establish a headland around the entire perimeter of the boundary that is the width that you enter into the setup. Top and bottom offset will create a headland based on the heading angle entered. The top and bottom offset will be used as the width of the headlands created for those sides of the field. Customers can also create driven headlands, although that is not recommended for use with many technologies that require precision of pass width and row placement. Join us in the next video to continue learning about boundary creation and management. Thanks for watching.